It's time for Access the Experts from the University of Nebraska at Omaha with your host, Brandon Axamit.
Hello and welcome to another edition of Access the Experts on News Channel Nebraska, where every Tuesday and Thursday, University of Nebraska at Omaha faculty members answer today's questions facing our state. Now today we have the pleasure of hearing from Dr. Christopher Decker, who is an economics professor at UNO. And today's question has to do with sports during the COVID-19 pandemic. Now, as a result of COVID-19, March Madness and the College World Series were canceled, and currently rules around playing high school and collegiate fall sports varies depending on what school, district, or conference a program belongs to. So, Christopher, today's question is, what kind of economic impact is this issue having on our state, and is the impact statewide or limited to Omaha and Lincoln?
Well, thanks, Brandon. That's an excellent question. You know, events like the College World Series and the March Madness and the Olympic swim trials, they really do act as a significant stimulus to our economy because it brings in thousands of visitors while those events are going on. And those visitors are going to spend money here in bars and restaurants and hotels and on transportation services. And that really helps our local area businesses out a lot. And it affords the opportunity for those businesses to hire more workers, which means more income coming in to our region. It also generates some tax revenue. That means that state and local governments see some additional revenue coming in the form of sales taxes and what have you, and that supports institutions like the university. My estimates suggest that when the College World Series is going on, anywhere from $5 to $6 million a day is added to our economy, and over a 2-week period, that totals about 1,500 jobs. So we missed all of that this year. We didn't have that. And if you look at some of our data for the city, if you compare June 2020 employment with June 2019 employment, we're down about 28,000 jobs. And some of that's going to be due to the lost College World Series. And now we've got kind of an altered or abbreviated Big Ten schedule. Which is in all likelihood going to reduce visitor spending in our area. And that's going to be noticeable. So we're going to have less of a stimulus this year than we would in normal years. So it's kind of choppy waters right now going forward for our economy. These events are valuable. They're very important. They're very useful. And they do add an awful lot, not just to our economy, but to our general social fabric. My suspicion, though, is that we got a very strong underlying economic structure here in the state of Nebraska and in the city of Omaha. So by this time next year, we will have had a College World Series and we'll have had that stimulus. We'll have had a full Big Ten schedule, and we are poised for strong growth going forward.
Well, thank you, Christopher, for sharing your expertise on the topic. For our viewers at home, do not forget that Access the Experts airs every Tuesday and Thursday at 6:46 a.m. and p.m. only on News Channel Nebraska. On our next edition of Access the Experts this Thursday, we will hear from Dr. Josie Schaefer, who is UNO's Director for the Center of Public Affairs Research. Lastly, do not forget, if you have a question you want answered, submit it at newschannelnebraska.com.
Access the Experts, presented by the University of Nebraska at Omaha. If you have questions, submit them on our website. Then join us every Tuesday and Thursdays at 6:46 a.m. and p.m. while we answer your questions.